Hello and welcome everyone to this reading all about what's happening for you over June, July and August, which is the winter months here in the Southern Hemisphere. I live in Australia and I am a New Zealander, hence my Kiwi accent. I'm aware that maybe a lot of you watching this are actually in the Northern Hemisphere, which for you will be summer. Something really special about admiring the joys that each season bring. The winter, getting cozy and wearing winter gear. You're still getting out and about, but it's a much more slow-paced energy. I would like for this reading to be what to expect leading into June, July and August. Don't worry too much about the season if you are not actually in your winter. I just love this season, so I wanted to incorporate decorations of the winter. I'll go over the piles with you here. With pile number 1 with the rose quartz, pile number 2 with the Moonstone, pile number 3 with the clear quartz, and pile number 4 with the Amethyst. Down into the description below where I have the timestamps and you can jump ahead to your reading. I will let you have a minute here to decide what pile it is you feel drawn to. Hello, pile number 1. If you chose the rose quartz, then this is going to be a reading all about what to expect over June, July and August. Number 1. First up we have the King of Swords. The King of Swords is all about thinking and communicating from a very clear space. It's logic over heart, being serious about something and having really high standards of yourself and the people around you. It's feeling empowered by your state of clarity and your self-discipline, which I see group number 1 you're going to have over these months. And then we have the Two of Wands. The Two of Wands is all about making a choice from a very confident, strong position. It's should I stay, should I go? And you are getting ready to leave your comfort zone because, you know, when you've been in your comfort zone for too long, it actually almost feels like it's become uncomfortable to be there. So the next step is like progressing forward. All of a sudden, like going out of our comfort zone actually feels like the more comfortable option. And I feel like with this card coming up next to the King of Swords, you have got to a very clear state with which way you want to go next. I think this card is just so cute. I love the imagery for the Six of Cups in this deck. I feel like it embodies so much fun, magical feelings in childhood. So with this card showing up, the Six of Cups often indicates something coming back from your past or revisiting your past. It can even be like nostalgia, thinking back to how it was for you when you were a kid and looking at the things that you really look at through rose-coloured lenses and enjoying your memories. So it could either be group number 1 that you are reflecting on your past and trying to create something similar in your present and your future, or it can be that someone or something from the past has come back up in your life that you are wanting to explore. It could be even what your decision is about. The Chariot, 2 forces coming together to move forward and to work towards a common goal. It's all about forward movement and being emotionally in control in a very positive way. It's about your determination and your willpower. Yeah, it's a great success card, this one. Your willpower, your emotional drive, everything is moving you towards your goal. Everything is coming together and nothing is going to stop you. The Four of Swords in reverse. The Four of Swords upright is all about relaxation and renewing yourself through solitude and rest. And in reverse, it's about feeling restless and a little bit burnt out. Similar to when it is in the upright position, this card is kind of reminding you to rest. Could also be an indication that you are ready to act on something because you are burnt out with the way something is making you feel, which was a message coming up in the Two of Wands too, like your comfort zone might be too worn, you know, like when you've worn something for too long and it's got holes in it and you try to sew it back together, but sometimes it's actually easier to just throw it out and buy a new one. I feel like that's the vibe I'm getting for your group number 1. You're ready for a new sweater, which is appropriate going into winter. So this is all about resting and being ready for something new. There's something within your comfort zone that has become uncomfortable or like ready to discard. The Chariot coming up, I feel like you are moving at a fast pace and you are determined with whatever this is for you, but please remember that you need to take rest. Don't put the pressure on yourself. If you feel like resting, by all means do it. You know, when you're like, okay, I could take a nap right now, or I could finish doing X, Y, and Z. If your body's telling you to take a nap, take the nap. You will get to where you need to go faster if you take rest. Because if we keep trying to move ahead, full steam ahead, without resting, then we're going to get there slower. What about the turtle and the rabbit, or the tortoise and the hare, or whatever you want to call it? Who got to the finish line first? Not the hare, the turtle, because they move slower, they take rest, they drink water along the way. They're not burning themselves out by trying to get there first. The turtle is mindful of his needs. It pays off for him. And I see that that's what you're going to be doing, group number 1. Clear-headed about a decision you need to make. You're going to be making it from a very confident space within you. Something from the past, or creating something that you cherish from your past. You're going to be taking action and going full steam ahead at this. You are ready to leave whatever comfort zone has become uncomfortable for you. You know, group number 1, that you need to take it easy on yourself and that Rome wasn't built in a day. We have tread lightly, softness. What was I just saying about treading lightly? Like, yes, you're galloping full throttle ahead, but tread softly and you will get there faster. We have slow down and reflect, autumn. Another card, super aligned with your reading, group number 1, right underneath the memories and nostalgia card of reflecting, slowing down. Slow down and reflect. Like, it's not a race. You will get there. And because we have the Chariot coming up, which indicates success, going slower for you, group number 1, is going to get you there faster. We have weeds. Take the time to weed your garden. You can't move quickly or get anywhere in life if you have a full load. Like, imagine if you're on a carriage, right, and you've got like the full weight of your whole house and the full weight of everything you've ever done in life on that carriage. Imagine how much faster you're going to go if you unload, if you declutter, if you give it away to charity, if you throw it out, if you deal with the stuff that you have, declutter, organize it, clean it, and only have there what you need and what is going to serve you and what you love, the things that inspire you. This is a little hint, group number 1, that you may need to declutter your space in your home. You might need to declutter photo albums even, because this is all about looking back on memories. You may need to declutter journals. You may need to declutter things that, like, energies that are kind of trapping you in your current reality. Once we let go of these things and we weed our garden back so that it's beautiful and it can thrive and grow fast, we're going to achieve and thrive and flourish in life. First quarter moon in Aries, step into your power. I feel like you are definitely stepping into your power, group number 1, with the King of Swords being a very powerful individual that has such clarity of who he wants to be in the world, of how he wants to turn up. Then we have this decisive individual making the decision that needs to be made in order to get to the places we want to get in life. You are stepping into your power. Over June, July, August, you are stepping into your power. We have first quarter moon in Sagittarius. Believe in your good luck. When we believe ourselves lucky, we are lucky because we are on that frequency of believing in our luck. When we believe we're not lucky, on the other hand, we are not lucky. You receive all the unlucky things in life. It is the law of attraction. Whatever we think, we attract. Believe in your good luck and you will receive good luck. June, July, August / The winter in the southern hemisphere is bringing you clarity, decisiveness. It is bringing back some sort of nostalgia or some sort of memory from the past that you are going to incorporate into your present and future. You are moving ahead on this quite quickly. You are understanding the need for rest and recuperation and moving beyond your comfort zone. We had these cards reiterating the importance for treading softly, being soft on yourself, and slowing down and reflecting. When we reflect on what we love and what brings us joy, we can align that to our present and future self. And you're taking the time to really take stock and reorganize your life, stepping into your power and believing in your good luck. I hope you enjoyed that, group number 1. If you did, give it a like, subscribe, it helps out so much. Let me know in the comments how you found the reading. I hope to see you again. Bye. Hello, my beautiful pile number 2, and if you chose the Moonstone, then this is going to be a reading all about what's in store for you over June, July, and August, aka winter here in Australia / Southern Hemisphere, summer for the North. We start with the Page of Cups, which is a card all about receiving intuitive messages, following your curiosity to your ideal world. It could be also that like you're looking at what you think your possibilities hold. Like you want to drink that cup and embody what is on offer for you. Then we have the Page of Pentacles, another page. Page of Pentacles is all about focusing on your material world. This is being goal-oriented and really gunning for an opportunity and focusing on that one thing you want to manifest. Can also be a message. With the Page of Cups, it's like an intuitive psychic message, and this one's like a physical message. So maybe you are receiving some sort of message from someone, or even like someone on the other side, psychic message, like maybe you have been seeing signs around of someone in spirit form trying to contact you, or maybe it is someone here on earth that is giving you a message. Because yeah, the water represents the psychic side and the earth represents the material side. So it could even be both. This can also be a financial opportunity, even maybe within the realm of what I was just saying. Like you're looking at your opportunity and what sort of emotional fulfillment it can bring you, and also what sort of monetarily fulfillment it can bring you. We have the 8 of Cups. The 8 of Cups is all about letting go of something in your present that is not serving you and taking that risk to walk into the unknown. This is a very similar message that was coming up in group number 1. If you were struggling to decide between pile 1 and 2, by all means go and watch pile number 1 as well. But this is all about leaving your comfort zone when you feel like it is no longer comfortable and deciding to move on. That is like the point where most people move on, right? Like it's good to move on before you get to that point, but most of the time we move on when we get to a point of being like, this is no longer feeling good for me, and leaving my comfort zone feels more comforting than staying in it. So I feel like group number 2, you are letting go of something in your life, whether this is a routine, a house, a partner, a friendship, something that you feel like just is not really serving you anymore. And this doesn't need to be something huge and abrupt. The 8 of Cups is not like an abrupt energy. It's more like a soft energy of, okay, I'm just gonna let myself out now and follow this path. It's a loving kind of energy, because this is quite emotionally and monetarily connected at the beginning. It could be something like leaving a job that's not serving you so that you can fulfill yourself with something else that you are feeling called to. Then we have the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups I like to think of as like kind of like a romance card, a card in which you romanticize little things in your life, like pouring yourself a coffee and the cozy moments when you wake up in bed and you're like, wow, I'm so happy to be here in a cozy, comforting space. Seeing that the leaves have fallen off the trees and that there's crystals on the grass because it's winter, or whatever it is for you, just seeing the little beautiful things in life and really romanticizing these things. It also could be about romanticizing things with your partner or if you don't have a partner, meeting someone or finding romance. It's one of those cards where everything feels rosy and happy and like there's little hearts around everything you do. The Seven of Cups is all about feeling a little bit conflicted and unsure of where to put your energy. It's like you've got all these cups with all these different things that you kind of need to get done. It's like looking at a to-do list and your head's in the clouds because you're like, well, I don't know where to start. And then you don't start anywhere because there's too many places to start. Like it's a little bit overwhelming. It makes you feel indecisive. It could also indicate that you're searching for your purpose and you have too many kind of options available to you. It's interesting, group number 2, because we have the walking away from something and then we have the overstimulation. So I feel like you are deciding what you want to walk away from. And this could even be projects or different facets of your life that you feel like working on a photo book that you've had online for a couple of years that you haven't got round to yet. And this could be the new project you want to start that you haven't started, but it all starts to feel a bit much. So when you really think about what you can discard from your life or put on the shelf for later, give yourself the permission to not think about, you create so much space for focusing on the one thing. See how they're both focusing on the one thing? That's going to bring you ultimate fulfillment. Focus on your foundation roots. I feel like this adds a beautiful layer to your reading, group number 2. With the Seven of Cups, it's like you don't know where to put your roots. You don't know really where to root yourself, where you can grow from. When you focus on your roots, you are creating a solid foundation in which a strong, healthy, abundant tree can grow. And we want to be growing a strong, healthy tree. We don't want to be growing a tree that does not have roots, that's just going to blow over in the wind. And I feel like that's maybe what you're feeling like at the moment. Like you're just going to blow over in the wind because nothing is really like rooted itself to the ground. Like you don't really feel that stable in your foundation. And I feel like group number 2, this time for you is going to be a time of focusing and building your foundations so that you do feel strong in what you do, that you feel strong in who you are and what you have around you, and you have belief in yourself that you can achieve these things. Yeah. Bend but do not break. Bamboo. Bamboo, bend but don't break. Gently swaying in the breeze, bamboo inspires us to remain flexible but resilient, to flow with the wind in life's challenges without letting it ruin you. This card is a reminder that you are stronger than you realize. Stop fighting against the wind, instead move with it whilst remaining calm and composed, like bamboo. When you are flexible, you can adapt better to life circumstances and challenges. Have trust in your power to overcome those challenges. Ask yourself, where am I resisting the wind? How can I dance through the breeze? I feel like this card is telling you, group number 2, to be flexible with your desired outcomes and to kind of go with the flow a wee bit. Be resilient. So when things go unaccording to plan, you won't break. And that kind of comes back to the roots card, right? Like what I was just saying, like if a strong wind comes up, and you have strong roots, your tree is going to be fine. It's going to be flexible and it's going to go with the wind. However, if you don't have those roots and it's a very flimsy, unhealthy tree, branches are going to break. The tree might even be uprooted and it's going to break. Be flexible by creating those solid foundations in which to stand. And when life throws a curveball at you, because it does for all of us, not just you, you will be better prepared for it. We have cherish your own beauty. This is a message, group number 2, that you need to cherish your own beauty. When you cherish your own beauty and you stand in your power, you see things like when you look at yourself through the lens of love, you see life through the lens of love. And I feel like there's so many things in the world right now that like get us to look at the flaws within us. And if you don't have this, then this is going to happen and you don't look like the ideal. But like similar to what the message was in the Barbie movie, We need the ordinary Barbie, not the stereotypical Barbie. Ordinary Barbie is the woman who may or may not be a boss lady, who may or may not be a mother. The woman at the supermarket who feels overwhelmed by all the things she has to do in life. And there is no longer any stereotypical Barbie, which is why she left Barbie Land, because she didn't have a place there anymore. So there is no stereotypical beauty. Everyone is beauty in their own way. See that within yourself and see the beauty in others. And I feel like that is what you are doing over this time, group number 2. Last quarter moon in Leo. Lighten up. Right away, I'm getting the message that you need to lighten your load because of the 7 of Cups and they're like walking away from certain things. But it also can be about like lightening up your mood and not having such a serious mind frame when it comes to certain things. This could even be your own self-image, kind of like lighten up a wee bit and don't be so hard on yourself. And when we move to a more positive mind space, we start to see the world in a much more positive rose-colored light. And this is a very like rose-colored card, so I feel like that is a message coming up for you, group number 2. Lighten up on yourself, lighten your load, and this is going to help you a lot. It also could be like lightening your load physically so that you can focus on your roots and what it is you want to plant so that you can grow into a strong version of yourself. We have last quarter moon in Taurus. Be proud of yourself. When we are proud of ourselves and we feel those positive emotions for ourselves, we are then moving forward with that identity. I have things to be proud of, and then that domino effect, and then you take inspired action on the things that you know are going to make you proud rather than the things that you know are going to feel disappointing. For example, when you decide to do something that you know you're not proud of, it is chipping away at your identity of being. When you act from a place that is proud of yourself, you are more likely to take inspired action and work on these things that is going to fill your cup emotionally, that is going to help you focus on the things you want to focus on to get you to manifesting your material success, business ideas, to whatever creative projects you have. When you act from that place of being proud, you are likely to continue doing those things that are going to make you proud. And likewise, when you act from a place and you do things that you know you won't be proud of, you are actively deciding to go against these things. We make choices from how we perceive ourselves. So if we perceive ourselves as a person that like, I'm not proud of her, she does this, this and this, like you are going to continue making decisions that way, group number 2. Likewise, if you see yourself from this position of, I have so much to be proud of, then you are going to continue making decisions in this direction. I can see, group number 2, that you are becoming more flexible and strong in your foundations because you are letting go of the things that are overwhelming. You are prioritizing. You might even be making a list of the things you want to prioritize that you know is going to help fill your cup. It's going to fill your pockets. It's going to fill that kind of feeling of like, this is my calling. This is where I belong. You're going to see the beauty within yourself, feel so proud of yourself, and it's going to make you feel lighter doing this. So that's what I see coming up for you, group number 2. If you enjoyed that reading, give it a like. Subscribe, it helps out so much. Let me know in the comments that you chose this pile, how it went for you, and yeah, I hope to see you again. Bye. Hello, pile number 3. If you chose the clear quartz, then this is going to be your reading all about what's in store for you over June, July, and August. I'm feeling some strong energy here for you, group number 3. The Queen of Cups is all about feeling so aligned with your emotions, with your intuition, with your compassion. It's being empathetic towards others, towards yourself, and making decisions from such an empowered space. It's feeling in the flow and really being a leader. And then we have the Tower. This is a major arcana card, and the major arcana cards usually indicate something big happening in life. So this is a sudden change, a sudden upheaval. The Tower can feel quite intrusive and quite unwelcoming at the time. I always see the Tower as a positive card. It may not feel positive in the first day or two of it happening, but within a week, I feel like you're going to feel like, wow, I can really see why this sudden change has happened, because now it has opened a door that I did not see coming, that I did not know was available to me, and then this would not have happened if this didn't crumble. And then we have the Knight of Wands, which is all about a lot of passionate energy. The Wands is all about your fire, your drive. Your Knight is all about the pursuit. So I feel like you are pursuing whatever door is opening for you after this has happened. You're like, hell yes, let me pursue that. Then we have the Three of Pentacles, which is all about collaboration and working with others that are like-minded, kind of learning from them, bringing your energies together to create a goal. So this could be something that's opening for you with other people. And then the Eight of Wands is all about really fast action, achievement, and just like a rapid change. It's said in the Tower, there's something that's happening very quickly for you, group number 3. And I feel like because we started with the Queen of Cups, which is a queen who stands in her power emotionally, and she has a very strong intuition and feels very supported, and she's got like a healing energy. I feel like this is a change, group number 3, that you are well equipped for, that you are standing in your power for. You're almost kind of welcoming the change, like, bring it on, I need this change in my life. Sometimes even when we're inviting change into our lives, the actual event of the change happening can feel like, oh no, I didn't actually mean this much change. But I feel for you, group number 3, that this change is something you have been wanting to happen, and you have so much passion and energy for whatever door is opening for you. You are working with others towards a goal, and it is going to be moving at a rapid speed, and it is very exciting for you. The Eight of Wands indicates a lot of excitement, so there's a lot of exciting energy here, a lot of really big energy too, group number 3. Your mud has purpose, Lotus. This card is telling you, group number 3, how aligned is this though for you, that whatever mud you are going through has purpose. It is happening for a reason, and sometimes it can be really hard to hear when you're like, well, I wish it just wouldn't be because I want it to be like this. Know that the universe can see the full picture and is creating something so beautiful for you. And you have to trust that whatever mud it is that you feel like you're wading through is taking you somewhere for a purpose. And it totally is, because we have something so exciting that could actually already be happening. Like, this change could actually have already happened because this is so fast. Take inspired action, grow. You are taking action. Like, this is an action card. It's all about feeling free-spirited, taking the inspired action required to grow. Then we have a sunflower. Face the light. Face the light. Whatever chaotic change you have just been through or are currently going through, face the light. There is so much opportunity literally knocking at your door, like almost bolting through your door, like head on, like, hey, now you have opened up all the space for XYZ. Here's all these opportunities that you did not think were possible that are now like all of a sudden bolting in. Face the light and welcome those into your life, when we face the light and focus on those positive opportunities, we are taking the inspired action we need to grow in such a beautiful space. Group number 3, you are the Queen of Cups. You are so emotionally mature that I feel like this change is not going to feel that chaotic. Like, you're like, well, you know, this is what I want, and I know that I need to change something in order to get to my desired outcome. You are going to feel excited. You're going to feel in flow, because the Queen of Cups is all about being in flow. Open up to change. You're feeling so open to this change. You are so ready for this to happen and to eclipse on your life. Ooh, I'm feeling the eclipse energy. You know how an eclipse can totally makes us feel changed here as well. You are opening yourself up to a change that is really going to bring positive things to your life. We have last quarter moon in Scorpio, reveal what needs to be seen. I feel like with this card, group number 3, there's something that you are aware of, I think, but maybe you just, oh well, I'll just chuck it on the shelf and deal with it later. Whether this is something like, oh, I know this isn't the job I want, but it pays the bills and I can't be bothered finding a new one. Or maybe it's that you know wherever you are right now is not where you want to be. Our tower moment will arrive regardless of our decisions, because obviously the tower is about a change happening to you, not necessarily a change coming from you. So I feel like regardless of whether or not you want the change, group number 3, change is coming for you. And I mean, it's the one constant in life, right? Change is guaranteed. That is literally, life is about change. The changing seasons, the changing moon phases, the changing states of our cycle. When we are aware of all of our ish, we can kind of flow with the change. And I feel like that's what you're doing, group number 3, because this change is it is bolting through your door. I feel like it's going to enable you to grow. So that's what June, July, August brings you, group number 3. You are going to be in a space of emotionally intelligent space, feeling really calm and really in control of your emotions, and in a space of welcoming change. You're welcoming a big change that is going to completely and dramatically change your life. And there is an opportunity that is fully running through your door, and it's just going to almost knock the wind out of you in the most positive way possible. You are going to be meeting other people and collaborating with others that have a like-minded interest that you will be achieving things with, and it is going to bring fast results, and it's going to feel really exciting. You're going to see that your mud had purpose, and you're going to grow. You're taking that inspired action. You're facing the light. You're seeing the positive in everything. Handling this change, I feel like you're just yep, I can see the positive. You've got your eye on the sun. And it's just going to illuminate you. And you're coming from this place of knowing that everything has a reason. When the tower shows up, it shows up because there is a part of ourselves that needed to fall apart because we weren't in alignment. And once this happens, it happens quickly, and then we can realign ourselves. And you are realigning yourself very quickly, and you're going to feel this sense of relief and oh, well, now I feel like myself. Now I feel like I'm on my path. And that's what's happening for you over winter and or June, July, August, depending on where you are in the world. But yeah, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed it, give it a like, subscribe. Let me know in the comments that you chose group number 3 by leaving a lightning bolt. And I hope to see you again soon. Bye. Hello, pile number 4. If you chose the Amethyst, then this is going to be your reading all about what's in store for you for June, July, and August, or the winter season for the Southern Hemisphere, or the summer for the North. The Strength card. The Strength card is all about embodying that self-love and that feeling of belief that you are strong enough to face anything life brings you. You have so much courage and love for yourself that you radiate that. Like, this is attached to the star sign of Leo, and it is such a Leo vibe. Like, if you know any Leos in your life, you'll know that they are full of vibrancy and love for themselves. They love the spotlight. They love a little bit of drama on the low key. They love fun. They love, just think of like James Corden energy. It's James Corden, it's Jennifer Lopez, Chris Hemsworth. It's those kind of people. They have so much confidence and strength, and it all comes from within. Then we have the Death card, which, fear not, does not mean literal death. The Death card is all about a big change happening for you and letting go and releasing something in your life so that you can start fresh and transition into a new version of yourself. And I feel like group number 4, you have got the strength within you and the courage to step into the unknown, step into that new chapter and let go of whatever is not serving you anymore. Then we have the Knight of Pentacles, which is all about moving forward in a very practical, very committed, very steady way. Knight of Pentacles is related to the Virgo, which is, it's a very practical, very reliable, and very like slow and steady wins the race. And they believe that putting in the work from a very committed and grounded place will bring in their results. We have the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is being in a very strong, abundant place, leading from a very business-oriented mind, feeling secure in your material world and your finances. We've got the King of Wands. We've got 2 kings here. The King of Wands is all about being in your power with your optimism and your passions and being bold. The King of Wands is similar to the King of Pentacles. The Wands is being the leader of your desires, your passions, your fire for life, what it is that brings you that excitement. And the Pentacles is about your material world, your finances. So I feel like for you, group number 4, you're letting go of something that does not serve you with the Death card here. You have incredible self-love and strength, and you have that practical skill set to move forward with whatever new beginning you are embarking on. And it is going to bring in for you such material security, financial security. It's also going to make you feel like you are leading from a place of pure optimism, inspiration, and being in alignment with what it is that lights you up and sets your fire. Before we have winter, rest and recuperate. Oh, another snowflake. When we rest and recuperate, we build strength within ourselves. Rest and recuperation gives us strength. It allows us to stand in our power and make healthy decisions for ourselves so that we can get to these places and have the energy to put in the practical work required to get to these goals. We have the uniqueness. You are absolutely unique. You are unique. Group number 4. You are no one but you. You are you. When you stand in your uniqueness and you really embrace the things that make you unique, that makes you strong. It makes you strong in your belief in yourself, in your self-love, in your foundations. And having this practical card in the center and this over the top of it, I feel like the way you move forward and carry yourself is very practical, and you are very unique in the way you move. I feel like you do appreciate these unique things about you, about yourself, group number 4. You have strength in the way that you move forward with this stability, this very stable and grounding manner in which you move. It's because you are unique that you then stand out and are able to achieve this level of security, of feeling abundant, of feeling you are in your power. And we have unity. We are all in this together. We are united in our uniqueness. We are all in this together. Like, we are all unique. We all have our strengths. We all have our faults. We all have our talents. And you can see the talents in the people around you. You can see their uniqueness as a strength. And when you stand in your power as a unique individual in a very grounded manner, you are allowing other people to do the same. So I feel like maybe other people look up to you because you do stand in your power with your uniqueness. Like, this is a very practical, grounded person who is very strong and is very proud of their uniqueness. And I feel like when people look to you, they are inspired to do the same. And group number 4, I'm feeling like you put in a lot of work to get the results you want, because I'm getting that strong leadership energy with the 2 kings here. And with the rest and recuperate card coming up, I'm feeling like over this winter period, don't be too hard on yourself and take the rest. I know you're practical and you know this, but sometimes we can get in that working mode where we're like, no, I just need to do this one more task and then I can tick it off. But sometimes we do need to listen to our body and how we're feeling in order to flourish. Last quarter moon in Virgo, attend to the details. I love that this came up for you, group number 4, because I was feeling strong Virgo vibes with the Knight of Pentacles. Attending to the details. And we have new moon in Virgo. Oh my gosh. Trust all will be well. Very strong Virgo vibes here. So you either are a Virgo or have a strong Virgo placement, or maybe you have a Virgo in your life, like a Virgo partner or a Virgo mum or dad that has given you strong Virgo vibes. Into the details. The Knight of Pentacles is kind of about attending to the details and ticking through things in a very practical manner, working through things, making sure the details are right. So I feel like this is something you're going to be doing over the months of June, July and August, attending to the details and trusting that all will be well. You have trust in yourself, group number 4, because you are a dedicated, grounded person who believes in themselves. You do trust that it's going to go well, which is why we have these strong leadership cards. When we trust things are going to go well, usually they do. Even if things don't go well, you have the mindset that everything is going to come out on top, which therefore leads to you feeling like everything is fine. I feel like there is a facet of yourself that is dying, that you are moving away from, that you are releasing, and that you are starting on a new chapter. I'm going to pull a couple more tarot cards. I have not done that in the other groups, but I just feel like with the death card, I need a little bit more clarification. So I've just pulled a couple more cards to give me further clarification around what it is. We have the 8 of Pentacles. Okay, so I feel like you are letting go of something that you have been focusing on for a while. Something you've been working at. Which, hello, this is another Virgo card. Can you see the Virgo sign there? There she is. Okay, my stomach just rumbled because I'm feeling hungry. I feel like you are hungry for a new direction, group number 4. I always take little things that happen in readings as a sign. Because we've got the Virgo energy coming up so much, I feel like for you it is an unsettling time to say goodbye to whatever this is you have been working on, that you've been so committed to. That explains why we had the Knight of Pentacles coming out. So this is telling us that it's the death of something you have been working on. This is not a bad thing, group number 4, because when we feel like something is no longer with us or no longer part of us, there's no point continuing it on because it's just going to make us feel out of alignment. So I can see that you are getting in alignment with the King of Pentacles and the King of Wands showing up here. Oh, my stomach is going off. You are hungry for something. We've got the Nine of Cups. This card is all about your wish being fulfilled. It's about feeling content, seeing your manifestation, seeing your desires manifest in front of your eyes. It's about feeling abundant, feeling successful. So this is so aligned to come out over the King of Pentacles and the King of Wands, because this is literally like your material and your financial wishes have manifested, and so too have your wishes for your purpose and what it is you want to put your energy into to get into alignment and lead from that place. This is a Leo card, and this is a Leo card too. So the Leo is framing the Virgo. In your winter months, June, July, August, we have the dying of something in your life, a phase, something you've been working on, that you've been putting a lot of effort into, that you just do not feel as aligned anymore. You are letting go of. You are standing in your uniqueness, which is giving you so much strength. You are inspiring others, and you are a practical person at heart is what I feel. You are manifesting your dreams. They are coming to life over this time, and it is something that we continuously work on, because life is continuously moving and evolving. And I feel like you are getting to that space of leadership where you kind of know where you need to stand in order to create these dreams, because we are heading into winter, or maybe you are heading into a winter phase where the death is happening. Rest and recuperate before the spring comes, before the new beginning begins. The resting phase and the recuperation phase is where you gain your strength, where you draw on your strength. Through this rest and recuperation phase, attend to the details of what it is you would like to manifest, of what you would love to lead into your life. You are the architect of your life. Attend to those details. I have found that each day I'm listening to a visualization meditation on my dream life, where it gets you to quite specifically envision a scene in which you imagine your life being if you were leading your ideal life. And that helps you attend to the little details of what you would love to manifest in. So during your respite season, attend to those details of what you would love to manifest now that you have let go of this old vision. Trust that all will be well. When we trust the universe with our manifestations, because we can only control so much, like we put in the work, we do the practical side. For example, like uploading videos, we can do all the practical things, tick it off, be consistent, be determined, and we have to trust that the universe is going to meet us halfway and deliver us the followers, deliver us people that are aligned to our frequency, and then trust that one day it will make an income. That was just an example, but trusting that the universe is going to meet you halfway when you are putting in the work. And I feel like once the winter is through, and this doesn't mean the literal winter of these 3 months, I feel like we are changing creatures that have our own winter, spring, summer and autumn, where we need to rest in order to face our spring, where we create new plans, and move into our summer where we're flourishing with social plans, with our manifestations coming to light, and then we go through our autumn where we let go of things that do not serve us so that we can repeat it again. And I feel like this is where you're heading, group number 4. You are letting go of something that no longer serves you and moving into something that is going to bring you so much success. This is exciting, group number 4. I hope you enjoyed that reading, group number 4. If you did, give it a like, subscribe, and I hope to see you again here soon. Bye.